Well, Kelly, thanks so much. Dr. Reshma Kewal-Ramani, thank you so much for being with us today. It's our first time to get to talk since you've been in the CEO role. I'm really excited to get to talk with you. Let's start with those new data you reported last week on this potential opioid alternative in treating pain. Tell us about the results, what significance they could have in adding a new treatment to the marketplace, and sort of next steps.
Meg, it's a real pleasure to be here with you today. And these results are with our molecule VX-548, which we shared data last week from 2 phase 2 studies in acute pain. The important thing here is there really just has been no innovation in the pain space in 30 plus years. And with the devastation of the opioid epidemic that is going across communities in America, it is clear that we need an effective pain medicine that doesn't have the addictive potential of opioids. And what we showed with the VX-548 trial is that we have a medicine with high efficacy, a good safety and efficacy profile, and it does not have the addictive potential of opioids. With these results, we are working with urgency to move this trial to phase 3 development, which we hope to do by the end of the year after we have conversations with regulators. But we are very keen to bring this molecule that holds so much potential for patients with pain.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a target, of course, that is grounded in genetics, which is what Vertex does in terms of validating all of the targets that you work on. But it's a target that's similar to others that have failed for other drug makers. A different sodium channel has not worked out. What do you see in terms of the phase 3 trials looking like? Do you anticipate you'll need to compare with an opioid directly? And how much support do you feel there is from the FDA in expediting these programs through, given the need for new pain drugs?
You know, Meg, you mentioned the genetics, the human genetics behind this particular class of pain medicines, and the tale of human genetics at play here is absolutely fascinating. As you may know, there are families of Pakistani firewalkers who have a genetic mutation that allows them to feel little or no pain despite walking on hot coals. On the flip side, there are families who have another set of genetic mutations that with the slightest stimulation, they feel intense pain. And VX-548, this molecule, takes advantage of this finding and targets exactly those mutations in certain sodium channels to stop the initiation of propagation of the pain signals. And that's how this class of drugs works. With regard to the next steps and the path forward, I think that it's very clear that we need effective pain medicines that are safe and well tolerated and clearly lack the addictive potential of opioids. And while we haven't gone through our regulatory interactions, I feel high confidence that we're going to be able to move this program into phase 3 and have this medicine be one of the keys in our armamentarium as we fight the opioid epidemic and bring forward effective medicines.
If I could ask a question about it. Alas, the story of a non-addictive painkiller is one we've heard before. How do you know it's not addictive? And for example, as you use the medicine, do you need more of it to retain its effect? And does it work as well as an opioid in moderating pain?
Yeah, it's such an excellent question. And, you know, it comes down to the human genetics that we were talking about around these sodium channels. And here's the key point. The receptors for VX-548 are only found in the peripheral nervous system. So the way this drug class works is it dampens down the initiation or propagation of the pain signal in the peripheral nervous system. And that's why we have no concerns for addictive potential.